Trade Club, 430cycle.com, 30-day challenge. QR code will get you to the daily tracker. Track your time. Get 3 hours every morning before 7:30. What's up, Rob?
Good. Good morning. Feeling good.
Yeah, got that new haircut.
I mean, got to be aerodynamic to
Get through your
originate these
day.
mortgages. What's that?
Nice. How's business for you?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Just I don't know, man. I think it's I mean there's plenty of market opportunity. So it's just a matter of even though there's like in Howard County and surrounding counties, like we're in Baltimore and stuff, just got to be really active. It's just plain simple. It doesn't matter. I don't think it really, in any particular type of industry, it's just the same thing. People, I think, I just find that just got to always you do have to grind. It's better if you have systems that continue to help develop business, but especially in markets like this, they're just, the fish aren't jumping in the boat, man. However, there's plenty of opportunity. So I'm glad. I hear at times folks are down on whether it's real estate or mortgages, but there still is a lot of opportunity out there. It's just a matter of, I don't know, approach towards it. So
Yeah.
How about you?
We're busy. It seems like every deal I'm working on has some weird complication to it. So yesterday was just kind of like one of those days where there was just a lot of problems that I'm used to and it's expected. So just odd things,
Well, we have I have multiple clients that it's they're just having a hard time. Not even just regular market stuff. It's just I'm trying to think. I heard it was I don't know. Was it Paul Coelho? There's no solutions. There's trade-offs. One client is looking at $1.2 million house and just and so sure it's a big investment, but just looking for everything needs to be perfect, and it's a first-time home buyer. So trying to find the perfect house, Howard County,
good
a
luck
little bit
with
over.
that.
Yeah, man, I know. So talking about like, there's got to be some type of trade-off. So
yeah,
it's good though.
We just had a transaction where we got 16 offers and like 50, one person wins it, all the other people, and this particular property, like so many lenders got involved, so many loan officers like reached out to me to tell me how great things were, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
so
I've been there.
Yeah, it was over. The people that were calling or texting or emails aren't bad, but for one property across a couple of days, to have like probably like 100 touches, you know what I mean, like with everybody, and it's a lot. I mean, I'm good for it though. Like I expected that once it started, and I knew it was coming, and trying to be courteous and responsive, and it's crazy. Like you give a nice email to everybody, and people will, like idiots that don't do this enough, will go on in a Facebook group and say, I think it's so rude that I didn't get a phone call when and their offer might have been like at the bottom of the pile, and they're upset they didn't get a phone call versus like an email before any status change or anything. And sometimes, I mean, it's interesting. I did on that one. I called a few people that were like in the top. And said that we would keep keep you in mind as a backup kind of thing, and then let everybody else know. Everybody's fine, but it's funny. Like, on the flip side, the person complaining, like, why don't you learn how to write a better offer?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's I've had over the last year, I've had clients that have put in and I'm clearly on the lending side, so I'm not doing the negotiating, but I've had clients, where they've gone in and there's been, easily 20 offers, sometimes it's 30, and it's just setting the right expectations. And for the agent partner, it's not always the partner that I work with. Sometimes it's the client's relationship, that they've known the agent, and the agent doesn't do a bad job. It's just a matter of the expectation. There's 20 offers. What are you, at the end of the day, and to expect a phone call, it would be nice, but there's just too much. There's so much, like you just said, there's so many things involved in the transaction at the beginning of I imagine receiving the offer, what's involved in it, and the decision making. I had one agent that I had met, that I hadn't done business with before, and when she received it, I made my quick little friendly phone call about that I've done my due diligence and introduced myself and everything, and she was like, "Thank you. This is how many offers." I don't know if we're going to get back to you guys. We got a lot of great offers, but she was nice enough about it. And then you got to go what's best for your client. What's the number? I mean, is it what you're seeing in Baltimore? Is it anything in particular that is it the cash offers? Is it the contingencies? Is it just the strength and comfort of sometimes who the offer is being made from, knowing that you'll be able to, execute on it? And what would be if there was one thing in particular in this market more than ever?
When you get above like 15 offers, usually somebody's going to come along that's going to do cash, no contingencies, and a price that beats everybody. And that's, in this particular case, that's what, that's what happened. So that beats everything. It's like four aces or whatever,
Man.
And then, it comes down to all the other things combined, and everything matters. Like the way a contract's presented, the way that the agent summarizes it and makes it easy, knowing, like in that group of offers, I got like 4 or 5 that weren't summarized, which is just sloppy. And like you do all of that, like you should summarize it in the email, because the person's got to like open it up and pull out all the, like you got to make the job the easiest you can possibly for the listing agent. And it's odd that people don't do a better job at that part of it. And because when it comes down to the buyer saying, which one do you like, and there's equal offers or close to equal offers, are ones that seem more likely to get to the finish line, even though it's not the highest price. Maybe it's close to the highest price, but really good terms and everything else. It's going to come down to the agent liking the other agent that makes them feel really comfortable. So
I mean, we've had it in markets where it hasn't been as competitive as this, and clients have lost 8, 9 homes, and I haven't known the partner, that the agent, that's representing them. And the question will come up, as I'm sure it comes up when they're talking about me. But the question was like, do you need a second opinion on your buyer strategy? Maybe who's representing you in a market like this. I mean, you really see who's really strong with their offers. But
everybody points the finger when it doesn't work, but a lot of times it's the buyer making the final decision.
Correct.
And then when it doesn't work, you blame the agent for not giving proper guidance, even though you overrided. So a lot of agents are. There's, of that back I'm talking about, numerous really good agents. And I would say there's, the agents that don't summarize deals, or like I had one that had like 12 PDFs, like that doesn't know to send in one PDF and summarize it. I mean, that just needs, they need training. Or somebody to say, dude, like, do a better job at that. But none of those.
Well, the situation I was referring to is more like, I had feedback from the listing agents that had been receiving the offers about, just like what you're mentioning, just wasn't clean offers, and when they had others that they're considering. So, but yeah, it's if you're on the listing side, it's a good problem to have. It's just I imagine for your side, it requires a lot of additional transactional work up front, administrative work up front. Takes time. It's good.
Hit our time, man.
Yeah, man. Have a great day.
You too.